Gemini, hello. It's the Scorpio Stellium here, your no bullshit tarot card reader. Let's see how your week of October 4th is going to go. What kind of energy you're going to bring into the week. What the majority of the week is going to be about. How you're going to close it out. My doggy visiting me. And we'll take a look at love too. Then we'll pull a card from the Greater Divine for you. It's a general message for the week. Gemini. Oh, see? I feel like there's a beastie under my table. He's going to lay on my blanket. Don't lay on it. You're pulling the whole thing, doggy. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Such a baby dog. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Reverse death is your energy for the week. This is telling you do not resist change. Resisting change is only going to affect you negatively. Change is going to come regardless. If you try to fight it, it makes things worse. It makes things worse. Don't try to fight it. To give my blanket back. Give me that back. Okay. All right. So the reversed Hermit here, the reversed Queen of Swords, and reversed Ten of Pentacles. There's wisdom that you have in your internal self that you know. There's something that you know. And you emotionally don't want to face it. You don't want to deal with it. And the reverse Ten of Pentacles here, this can be affecting your family life or your money, okay, your finances. In some way, this feeling that you have, this wisdom that you have here that you don't want to look at is definitely playing a part in that not being so good at the beginning of the week or bringing it in from last week. The reversed Knight of Pentacles, okay, it's like you don't want to work for something, or you don't want to, you don't want to put the work into it. Honestly, that's what it feels like, or somebody else doesn't. You're not willing to take it slowly and practically, wanting to maybe even give up on something. But the Nine of Cups is at the center of the reading, which I really, really like. Because this is reassuring you that even though change may be difficult, it's going to be good for you. It's going to make this week something really, really positive go your way. We're going to look at all these cards a little bit deeper. But the reverse Nine of Swords is next to it. It's some way you're going to alleviate the fear and the trepidation that you have. And I think this is why you're resisting it, why you're feeling like you don't want to acknowledge this wisdom that you have. It makes you scared. It scares you. Ten of Cups, sorry, the Sun. What am I talking about, Ten of Cups? The Sun is in the last line here. But normally, while this card is so positive, right here, next to the Ten of Wands, next to the Devil, this doesn't feel so positive to me. This feels like burnout. This feels like too much. And instead of really letting the change happen, the transitions happen, the metamorphosis happen, you're choosing to be chained to something and not wanting to let it go. You're holding on to it so tightly. Because, let's see why. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to start with the reverse Queen of Cups. Because this is really where it gets going with the emotional self. Not feeling like you can handle it. Okay. You feel very powerful. I don't think that the power is there in your heart this week. The World. It feels like something may be ending. Okay, that's the overall feel with a lot of these cards here. It feels like something is ending and a door is closing, and you're not really ready for that. You're like, oh no, wait, I still want to go through that door. I still want to see what's going to happen. And it's resisting it. You're resisting it. Reverse 10 of Pentacles. This is where I'm saying it is messing with family or with money. Okay, 2 individuals, male. Male energy. Male energy, masculine energy. Okay, so reverse King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have emotionally manipulative energy here, and we have forceful energy. Okay, over the top, too much, too coming in too hot. Okay, that's how what's being affected by this, or you're being affected by them. And it's just, you know something. You know in your heart that something has just got to change here. Let's look at the reverse Knight of Pentacles. This is that not wanting to put the work in, or not wanting to move so slowly. Okay. I see. The work that it's going to take to change the perspective. This is the Hanged Man and the 8 of Cups. They change the perspective and realize that sometimes you have to just walk away from something. Sometimes you have to let it go. Maybe it's people that you have to let go. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's a circumstance in your life that is just not serving you anymore, and it's causing you stress. And whenever you're around it, it brings your whole energy level down. Okay? This is where that trepidation, that fear is coming from. Let's talk about this last line here. This is the burnout and the choosing to... Feels like this week you're not ready. I think that's it. You're just not ready to let go yet. Maybe you'll be ready next week. Let's look at the Devil card. This is the chained, bound to somebody else or situation or to bad habits that really need to be broken. Sometimes it's better to just let it go. There is power in letting go. Okay, there is an idea, I think, here that if you hold on to it, that it's going to get better, that particular situation. And I don't think that it's going to get better. I think that logically you know that it's not going to get better. I think you've tried and tried and tried to make this good, to make it work. But it's a pipe dream. It feels like building a castle in the sky. It's like I'm putting my hope in something that's not real. So whatever this is for you, if it's a relationship, a friendship, a family relationship, a job, it's just sometimes, like I said, sometimes you just got to accept the change and let it happen. But I don't think you're ready for it this week. Let's clarify the Sun, because this is a positive card, but it's next to cards that are not so positive, which is why I kind of feel like it's a false hope. It's burning out. It's like, it's too bright right now. Remember, when you read tarot, the cards around things modify them. They change them. Okay. This looks like you trying to move forward with it, trying to push it with the Chariot. Reverse Ace of Swords, not necessarily having the clarity or having the, the conviction, not having all of the information to really move things along the way that they should. I think this has a lot to do with clarity. You're going into it whether or not you really believe it in your heart to be true, because you want it. You desire it. That's the Nine of Cups. Let's look at love in particular. We're probably going to see a lot of the same stuff. So the big message for that is not to fight change. Change is really how we grow. And it can be really healing when you finally give into it. Even though it's scary, don't fight the change. All right, love. Lots of sword cards. Yeah, okay. If you wait around on this, you're going to be waiting forever. That's what I'm feeling. If you're waiting for somebody to come back or to change their mind or to do better or to be better, their immaturity is not, they're not growing up right now. They're not changing their mind right now. They are not turning around and looking at this from anything other than their own way. Okay? And so you're still, I think a lot of you are still really hoping that you can talk it out and come to a decision together. Because you have put so much into this, so much work into this, but the only person who can really propel this forward, to propel your own internal growth forward, is you. You're the only one who can do it. This is not a very lovey-dovey love spread, because I think that it is about making these hard decisions on your own. You're not going to be able to talk it out and just change their mind or make them be better. All you can change is you. That's all you have control over. What am I going to clarify here? I'm going to clarify the reverse Four of Wands, because this is really the card that says no to me. This is really the card that says no. They are not coming back. They are not fixing it. There is not going to be what you want from this. Okay. So remember I said in the last spread I had the reverse Knight of Pentacles, and I said it feels like not wanting to put the work in anymore. That's exactly what it is. This can be you or them, but somebody doesn't want to try anymore, doesn't want to put the work in, doesn't want to really connect and make this a relationship that's good. Yeah. It's not so good. Not so good. At least this week, I'll tell you this much, this does feel like a very long-term looking out reading. A lot of times I say, this is just a week. Things can change next week. I don't see this moving. I don't see this changing. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's pull your card from the Greater Divine, your Oracle card from the Moonology deck, for your message from the Greater Divine, the Higher Power, Higher Self, for the week. Gemini. It's time to take action. Yep. It's time to take action. I think you understand this. I think you understand that the change has to happen, and we can't keep holding it off anymore at this point. So a little rough reading for the week. Hopefully you'll come back again next week and we'll see better, happier, or at least acceptance, better stuff. I'll see you guys again next week. Thanks for watching.